Capricorn friends. This is your general reading for January 2018. I'm sorry that it's come out on the 10th. Life got busy and I'm trying to fit you in as best I can. I also apologize for not posting in December. I was on holiday, loved it, had a great time with my family. Coming back now and I'm ready to walk the rest of the year with you, every month with your Zodiac videos. All right. Let's get straight into it, shall we? I'll be holding up some cards at the end too from the Blue Angel Oracle deck. I'll just show you the by Tony Carmine Solano. I've been guided to use these for the time being. Very powerful deck and very much in line with the universal energies that are happening at the moment. Actually, I might as well keep them up, I suppose. All right, so let's get into it. Doing this, I feel like I'm hurting, emotionally hurting. I feel a little bit sad, a little bit regretful. So I feel like there's some of you who are watching this video who can relate to this, and you've suffered some kind of an emotional loss, where it's affected you quite deeply. Please take this opportunity to hear the guidance that this is a time for you to heal. I feel like this isn't a new pain. This is something that has been with you for quite some time. And as you step forward with the intention of healing, as you hold what happened and hold yourself and look at yourself through the eyes of love, you will allow more and more, as you practice doing that, the healing process to occur, okay? A change is coming, okay? You are being asked to have faith that positive change is on its way. Also, if in response to this grief, I'm going to call it grief because that's what it feels like. If you have been asked to make particular decisions, then you're given the go-ahead. It could be that the decision you were asked to make was what is causing you grief. Maybe you just weren't ready to let go of that particular aspect of this relationship, or of that relationship, or you were asked to make, or you felt that by making the decision you should make, you feel that that might reflect poorly on you, or you're struggling with making what you feel to be the right decision because you feel that others might hold a particular perception around you, that it might seem like you're being heartless. Please know that you are being held in recognition from Spirit that that's not the case. You need to make this decision, my friends. Okay, it's causing you grief. The situation's causing you grief. Trying to come to the decision is causing you grief. Don't hold on to it any longer. Make the decision and know that from that positive changes are going to occur. Okay, I hope that the beautiful Capricorn friends out there in YouTube land who needed to hear that, get that message. If you're reading this and you know somebody that this message might pertain to, I'm being guided to please ask you to perhaps just let them watch this first 4 minutes, okay? Because I feel like that's needed kind of as a trigger point to help them release some of the grief that they're holding on to, and to let them know that it's okay. It's okay to move on. It's okay to not hold on to grief. All right. Thank you for that. I feel like some of you feel like you sacrificed a lot, especially over the last year. Let's face it, 2017 was a bit of a topsy-turvy one for a lot of us. So I feel like some of you felt that you have sacrificed. Some of you feel like you've been doing that for years, actually. It's please know that you're being recognized for it, first and foremost. It might not be in obvious ways, though. Please know that people are looking at you and going, wow, they've really done a lot. So it's kind of that passive recognition. For some of you, you people are going to be coming up to you and going, wow, I heard what you did, that's amazing, and that's wonderful. But you are being asked now to accept the praise that may be coming your way, and to know that your sacrifice is being noted. Also, Spirit is acknowledging it, so great for what you did, awesome. But it's time for you to start enjoying life again. Pick up the reins and go for the ride. Don't be afraid to not know what's going to happen next. This is about you learning to trust, not just yourself, but universe. This is about you learning to do what feels right. Okay? You are being guided by Spirit. I feel that some of you are actually going to be making deeper connections on a spiritual level with your higher guidance team. I just call them my team. They're very familiar to me. I feel like some of you are going to be in that space, particularly this month, as you learn to acknowledge the sacrifices you make, as you understand that your sacrifices are being acknowledged, and you're moving forward from that. Okay? And as you're taking steps forward to start enjoying life again, because you no longer need to sacrifice. It's not required. Some of you felt like you needed to not just sacrifice, but compromise on stuff that would make you happy. You don't need to do it anymore. It's done. Let it go. Okay? You know what that feels like. You know what it means to make true sacrifice. And that's all good and wonderful, and you've learned the lesson. But that's just it. You've learned the lesson. Let it go. Move on. Start enjoying life again, okay? And again, green lights all over the place for you guys this month. If you have been feeling like there's something you really want to do and you're in a position where you can actually go and do it, or you're almost in a position to actually go and do it, go for it. They're just saying go. Their Spirit is saying go for it. Why would we hold you back from something which brings you joy? Okay, so another green light for you. Well done, Capricorn. I feel like this is a big expression of your personal power too. I feel like some of you are actually coming forward with the knowledge that you are spiritually strong, and that your willpower around getting particular things done, around moving on from particular processes in your life, around completing things, around not being a doormat anymore for some of you, that just came in, is a reflection of your acknowledgement of your personal power. I feel like, and this is all happening around my solar plexus area, so I know that is about willpower. It is about inner strength, personal power, and learning how to wield that so you can use it for the greater good. And the greater good is you too, right? You're in that. So good on you guys. I am being told, though, that as you do that, there are going to be people around you who aren't used to you operating that way. And they're not going to know how to handle that. So they're going to challenge your bold, brave new moves. Please stand your ground. It's time for you to harness that personal power and go forward and take on those new adventures. Yeah. I feel like some of you are feeling a bit bored. I do feel like for some of you it might be career or business related. Just be... They're saying here, okay, my team are just saying, tell them to tune in, and new opportunities are coming. All right, so tune in and new opportunities are coming. All right, I do feel like there's new business opportunities coming in for you. I do feel like some of you will be monetizing things that you love doing. You'll find a way to do that. So, you know, congratulations again, a green light. Go for it, Capricorn. Go for it. You know, you this personal power. You're all up in your solar plexus chakra. So please do your research around that. You know, it's a very powerful place to be holding, to be in recognition of. Oh, use it, wield it, know what it feels like, get to know it, and don't be afraid. You are absolutely being supported and urged to move forward. And I feel like that's going to pay off for you financially. I feel like your worry monies, for those of you who that doesn't relate to, I feel like the money worries for a lot of you out there, because this is a general reading, will ease. There will be an easing of the financial burden, okay? So just keep yourself in that vibrational alignment, okay, of flow, not lack. And again, look up the YouTube videos, do the research. There's lots of people out there who can tell you how to do that, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of karmic shifts happening for you guys. All right, so relationships, friends dropping out, you meeting people and knowing that you being in recognition of the fact that you instantly connect with this person, all that kind of stuff. So lots of karma being sorted out for you, as it is for everybody across the board, like I said earlier, as I've been saying in all my readings this month. It's just a common theme. But for you in particular, you're going to be given the opportunity to manage past situations that used to cause you pain, or that perhaps you needed to manage better. You're going to be given similar opportunities to do so, and this is your month to tie up those loose ends, to learn those karmic lessons, to fix whatever needs to be fixed, to mend bridges, to let people go, and regain that balanced footing, okay? And again, be strong around that. Be in the knowledge that you are holding on to your personal power this month, and you're feeling familiar with it, you're getting to know it, and you're learning how to wield it. And that's not all going to go smoothly, don't get me wrong, but your ability to learn from mistakes, I don't believe in mistakes. I just believe in things being is or isn't. What you going to do? Your ability to move through things that you perceive to be errors of judgment or mistakes is going to be improved, okay? Because you are using your personal power to navigate through these instances. All right. Okay, so they're telling me now to lay down the Blue Angel Oracle cards for you. Now, these are messages that I'm doing at the end of my readings this month to talk to you about where you are on your spiritual journey, just the things that might be coming through for you that you need to know, things that might be a little bit confusing. This is just to add a little bit of clarity, okay, to your month, because there are huge universal shifts happening, and this is just to give you a bit of guidance. Okay. Messages for my Capricorn friends regarding their spiritual journey for January 2018. Messages for my Capricorn friends regarding their spiritual journey for January 2018. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll know why I did that when I hold up the card. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And another. And another. 2 more cards, please, to aid clarity. Oh, gosh, this card again. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Just let me tune into the cards, guys, and the message that's specific to you. Excellent. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this card popped out, flew out of the deck, and that's why I went, oh, I felt like it was needed. All right, ascension into the light, and that's what we would historically view as the dove of peace, okay? As above, so below. Now, I don't know how many of you are familiar with that phrase. I use it all the time, and I use it in recognition of acknowledging that I am a creative force in the universe, because there is no separation between me and creative consciousness, highest consciousness, okay? Spirit, however you want to describe it. God consciousness. There's no separation, all right? I'm just a physical expression of the divine. I know that. I trust that to be true. So this is about you understanding and harnessing all that willpower, okay, that you're developing, all that confidence, all those wonderful mental abilities that you're it's almost like you're going through the attic and getting rid of the cobwebs, okay? As you are learning and getting familiar with what that feels like, you are able to stand in acknowledgement of the fact that you are an individual expression of the divine, that you are the creators of your life. January is your month, should you choose, to express that in wonderful ways, to experiment with your powers of manifestation. Have fun with it. Feel light about it. Know that it can be done. You just need to train your spiritual muscle. As above, so below. Look it up. Again, there's lots of people who can talk to you about it. I only have 20 minutes or so with you, and I want to get the messages out. But that is a wonderful way to start your spiritual journey, to be an acknowledgement of the divine collective consciousness, and to understand that it is implicit, inherent in you. Okay, you are divine, you are magical, you are a miracle, and you are able to create miracles in your life and for those that you love. And it all adds to this global consciousness, these global feelings of love, unity, respect, happiness, joy, freedom. And why wouldn't you want to be a part of that? So this is a training month for you to get to know this. If you are already in acknowledgement of that, fantastic. Go out there and create. Create good stuff, okay, for you and for the world. Now, the time for you to express your mastery, okay? Again, and this card has come up for a few signs this month, so there are common themes running through this month's energies. Mastery talks about being in those moments and being an acknowledgement of those moments of absolute one with the universe, being in a place of absolute unity and not overthinking things, and using your I am statements to manifest, and also to tell the universe that you're ready to start creating. Okay, and that you've cleared the spaces, the lessons that you've learned, you've acknowledged them and you've let them go, and that creates space to get yourself into vibrational alignment and to call what you want in. Okay, given a gift. Okay, lots of things coming to you this month, and I feel that they're going to be seeds that are going to be planted. Some of them are going to be in your subconscious because they're not ready to sprout yet, but some of them you're going to recognize the gift as soon as it's given, and it's just going to blow you out of the water, because you're here. You're so close to being at this point with regards to your spiritual awareness. Okay, now for some of you might be experiencing very powerful dreams. Please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just ask for guidance from your team. Call them in. and say, hey, what's that all about? Please help me through this. Okay, and they will, but you need to commit also to creating space that allows them to come forward to you. All right? Mastery. I love this card. All right. Diva Magic. Incredibly small. Okay. This card talks to us about a whole universe being contained within us. Not only within us as a physical body, within our cells, within the space between the cells. This is deep, deep stuff. And I know that some of you out there are going to know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about our inner worlds, okay? And it also opens up our eyes to the infinite possibility of creating the life that we want, of knowing that we are limitless, that we can be as smaller than a grain of sand, or as large as the night sky and the universe that we know that is enclosed in. Also knowing that it is all the same. It is all one, and we are a very important part of that picture. Okay, so this is just you standing up and understanding that there are whole universes inside of you, and they're ready to be discovered. And through your mastery and creating space, you will be able to absolutely know, trust, and create what you bring into your life. Okay, you'll be able to navigate the crap out of this life if you can commit to creating the space and just start from the point that you've been told that this actually is that this actually is what's happening. Okay, the universe that is contained within you and all the spaces within you is exactly the same as the universe that you look up at and stand in awe of each evening. Okay, and that is powerful. That's very powerful, and you have a very important part to play in the grand scheme of things. Okay, your part is not more important than anybody else's, but it is yours and yours alone. And there is value in that. There's power in that. Okay. Very powerful month for you guys. If you are feeling a little bit tired by the end of it, that's to be expected, okay? Just know that your physical vessel is being refined, and that process can be physically difficult sometimes. I know I've been through it multiple times, but there are blessings on their way to you. All right, my beautiful Capricorn friends, I do hope that you find that helpful. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tap the bell to get notifications when I put new videos up. I'm looking forward to moving with you through this very powerful and magical year. And I wish you nothing but love and joy as you continue your journey. All right, I look forward to seeing you next month.